So in this video you are seeing, I'll show you how to make the hole I passed my rope from, that hole in front, if you don't have an eyelet machine. So now I'm measuring the waistband with the waist of the trouser. So I started from one place to another. I actually don't like to measure, because some of the time I feel like the measurement don't work for me. So this is the method I use. I'll just start the belt from one point, then I'll just take it round and I'll just know the inches I removed, and then I'll join the belt together. So when I join the belt, I'll show you how I made the holes in the middle. So I'm going to be joining the belt like so, and then the next thing I'm going to be doing is showing you how I made the hole in the middle. And it's going to be very neat actually, and it's something you can actually try. Something I've tried for my customers and they have not really had any complaints. So that's the midpoint. That's the midpoint of the rope. So like you see on this my band, I have already ironed it into two. And then after ironing it into two, I pressed half an inch inside. So that's the half an inch that I'm bending into the middle point. So if you don't understand, please let me know. I bent it to the middle point so I can get the midpoint where I want to put the hole. So from that half an inch that I ironed inside, and to the middle that I already ironed, so I'm going to bend it together just to get the midpoint, and then I'll fold it into four like this, then just do a very small notch, please do, because by the time you are sewing, the hole will get bigger and you don't want it to be too big. So right now I'm now going to be tearing a very small Ankara piece, then I'll keep it on the right side, then I'll turn it to the wrong side like this, then I'll trace the hole round. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So as you're sewing, just be sewing little by little by little by little by little, and then you reverse where you finish sewing. So after doing this, you're now going to be notching it. Now I'll show you how to notch it. Okay, I want to do the second side. I placed it on the right side, don't forget, because we are going to be turning the right side inside. So I placed it on the right side, then I turned I made the sewing on the inside where the hole is showing. So I made the sewing on the inside. So I'm going to be doing the same for the second hole, and then I will show you how I actually made it very, very neat. So I'm done with the second side, and don't forget I didn't put an hole on the fabric I tore to turn it in. So what I'll be doing right now is I'll now cut out the hole, the same hole I cut for the belt. I'm going to cut it out. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm placing it on that same hole. So I'll cut it out like so, and then I'll do that for the second part too. I'll cut the hole out. So now to make that sewing stay very well, I don't know if you are seeing this very well, so I'm going to be cutting that out too. So I'm good. So I'm going to be turning it inside. Don't forget we make the sewing from the front side, like what is going to, so we'll turn it out inside the stuff, and this is how it looks. So after doing this, I'm just going to stop stitch it round in front, because I just want to see how it looks. And if you like, you might not stop stitch, you can just iron it down with your hemming gun, but I like to top stitch a whole lot of time, so I always top stitch a whole lot of time. So I'm going to be top stitching from the right side. Like I'm sewing, you have to just be very, very patient. It's not something you should rush, so that you get a very good result. So while you top stitch this, if you now want to cut the Ankara even very close to what you top stitched, is very, very fine. So I'm going to be cutting out the excesses like I'm going to be cutting out the excesses, because I don't want it showing from the inside when I turn my band. So I'm going to be doing the same thing for the second part right now. So I turned it out like this inside. And after turning it out, I made sure like I spread it very well. Like I will spread it very well, then I'll top stitch from the outside. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be stop stitching again for the second hole. And as you can see, the hole I made for the first one, you can see that it was very small, but now it's very big. So please make your hole very small, because the belt is the rope is also small, so it's not something that needs a big hole. So I'm done with this, and then I'm going to be cutting out the excesses too. Then I'm going to be fixing the band. So the reason why I always iron my own band like half an inch in from the both side, then so that it will be easy for me to fix. I was just telling my worker yesterday that the way she fixes her band, like she passes the band through, she passes the elastic through the band when she's fixing. I cannot do that. I like easy work. So yeah, I want to fix the band now. So I'm trying to check which one is the front, because I want to start from the front. So from that front, can you see that the hole is really nice, and from outside you won't even feel like. So I just got the midpoint of between those holes. Then from that midpoint, I now placed it on the middle of the front piece. Then I'll now sew on that half inch I already ironed on the machine. So can you see, it's always very easy like this, because by the time then I don't know if I made a video of me passing the elastic, but I can use my mouth to explain, or I'll make a video on how I always pass the elastic, and then just close up the hole I made to pass the elastic. So don't mind my machine is always disturbing my life, but it's fine. So then I'll be sewing on that half inch down round to the waist. And some of the time, even if your waistband is like more than your trouser waist, that's just perfectly fine. There is a way you can do that, and because it's going to be having an elastic at the end of the day, so you don't have to stress yourself saying, oh, you want it to be firm and all. So I'm bringing out the trouser because it was obstructing the band fixing. So I'm still sewing on the half inch round on the waist. And please don't forget that I actually stitched from the wrong side of the trouser. So then I'll now be top stitching on the right side. So this is what I'll be doing right now. I folded the stuff into two. So the arc I always use so that my fabric will not be like drawing, and at the end of the day I will have an excess fabric that is actually drawing probably from how the machine sews. I always use my leg to lift up that the foot of my machine, these two edge that is moving. I'll show you that edge that I'm talking about. I always lift it up a bit, then I'll keep sewing. So the reason I'm pleating this side is because I actually pleated it on when I was turning it. So I'll be sewing on pleating it to back, and it doesn't really matter because it's going to be having a band. So I always raise my the foot of my machine up so that I'll not have my fabric will not be drawing, because most of the Ankaras, they actually draw like I don't know how to put that in English. They actually draw on the machine. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be leaving space for my belt. I don't know if I left the space. I always leave the space on the back side of my trouser. I always leave the space on the back side of my trouser. I always make sure I leave it at the back side of my trouser. And that is just because I just want it to be at the back. There is really no reason for it. So I'm done with the stitching. I left a space out for the elastic, and I'm going to be passing the elastic and then the rope through the two holes I made, and that's just how I'm going to be doing the trouser. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how I passed the elastic. So I'm showing you how the holes look like. They actually look very, very neat, like very, very neat. So, and this hemming on the trouser, on the down part of the trouser, I'll be showing you another arc to make sure you sew on the same inch that you started with. So that's what I'll be showing in the video. Two things I'll be showing you: how to pass the elastic and the rope, and also how to make sure you're closing your hemmings on the down part of the trouser very well. So this is actually like not for beginners. It's not for beginners, so you might not really get it right with this one that I'm doing, but I'm going to be showing you an arc on how to do the down part of the trouser without stress. So this is the rope of the trouser, and then this is what I'll be doing. I just closed the edge of the rope, and I'll be showing you how I join the rope. The rope is actually something very easy. So I'll just open it out like this, and then I'll just like press my rope into two like this. Then I'll fold it again like so. So I folded it 3 times. One of this the right side in like probably quarter of an inch, the other side too, and then fold into 2. And so that's how I got my rope. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how I passed my elastic and my rope easily, and also how to do the hemming of the trouser. That's the down part of the trouser easily. So thank you. See you in my next video. I'll be making the next video. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to make a video I'm supposed to send 2 videos on Monday, but a lot was on my table. I'm so sorry. So for this video is the second one for the Monday, and then the next video I'll be showing, the next 2 videos I'll be uploading will be on Friday. Thank you very much for staying with me.